What is up, dreamers? Did you know that in your life you're actually playing two roles, and one of these roles that you're playing is actually destroying the chances of you being happy in your life? So listen up, because this video I'm going to be introducing to you guys the victim and the champion. Let's go! So what is up, guys? It's a beautiful day today. I'm out for a walk, and so I'm going to be talking to you the first role you play in your life. And the first role that I believe 90% of people in this world are stuck in this role is called the victim. You see these kind of people all over the place. You see them on the trains, walking around. It's kind of like you just look at them in the eye and you see that they kind of just like given up on life. They believe that, you know, whatever cards you've been dealt with, you're stuck with them for the rest of your freaking life. Now, if you want to live a happy life, that's not the way to go. Let me describe to you the typical traits a typical victim has. Alright, so as you can see, we have a really good background here. I'm going to be explaining to you guys the traits a typical victim has. So number one, the victim always asks himself disempowering questions like, why has this happened to me? Why is my life like this? Why, like, can't I do this? Really negative questions, negatively formed questions, and as a result they have a negative focus, and that's why they feel powerless to do anything to change their situation. And usually you'll see like a lot of self-doubting questions. They ask questions like I can't do this, or like dude, maybe this is not gonna work out. Like, I mean, it's normal to have these kind of questions you ask yourself from time to time, but the thing with a victim is that they ask these questions because they have no or little self-confidence in themselves. Another thing you usually see from victims is that they blame a lot. They blame other people, they blame their teachers, their friends, their co-workers, whatever, but most of all they blame themselves the most. They have super hard on themselves, and they believe that, you know, they can't really change because, like, you know, you're just stuck wherever you are. So the victim ultimately believes that the past equals the future. Whatever circumstances they've been dealt with in the past, they can't change it. If they were bad in school, they're going to be bad in university, and they're going to be bad in the workforce. Alrighty guys, I want to be talking to you about the second role that you can choose to play in your life, and that is the champion. This is the alternative to the victim and a much more empowering way you can live your life. So what exactly is the champion? The champion is someone that takes 100% responsibility for their life. So that means including the thoughts and emotions that they emit, because they believe that they are the source of their emotions, that they create the emotions. It's not the outside world that dictates their reaction. It's their reaction to the outside world that dictates the outside world, if that makes any sense. Now obviously I mentioned that, you know, the victim is someone that believes that they can't control their circumstances, and, you know, in the end of the day you can't control your circumstances, but you can always control how you react to the circumstances. And the champion understands this. He understands that, you know, you can't always control everything, but there's always a certain limit, a certain sphere of influence that you can control, and this is where the champion focuses his attention on the things that he can actually control instead of worrying about the things he can't control. So what about some of the other traits? He's someone that's proactive, he's a creator in his life, and ultimately he's someone that believes in himself and his abilities. Alrighty guys, so now I have an interesting question for you guys. Why does the victim keep playing the victim? And why is it that, you know, the champion being such a good alternative, why do people stay stuck in the victim? And the answer is because the victim is scared. The victim is actually deep down really afraid. If you're bringing control back to yourself, it means that you are responsible for 100% of all the things that happen to you in your life. And ultimately guys, that is true. You are responsible for 100% of the things in your life. I mean, think about it this way. You may not have control over the things that happen to you, but, you know, the things that do happen to you, you have it. It's not anyone else that has it. Now I want to give you guys some practical tips on how do you stop playing the victim in your life, and how do you start showing up as a champion. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so the first tip I like to give you is actually really simple, and that is to just breathe. Just relax. I mean, just focus on your breath, and notice that, you know, you have all these stupid, crazy victim thoughts. You know, you're thinking, dude, why do I suck? Why do I do? You know, the victim and the champion are just thoughts in your head. They're not actually things happening in the outside world. If you think about it, you know, these are just thoughts, and thoughts are just thoughts. They don't mean anything. They're just meaningless. The second thing, which is also another similar thing you can do other than breathing, is to change your state. So what do I mean by changing your state? Do something different. Go for a walk. Go open some music. Go and do this. Boom, 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 boom. Do something rapid to change your physiology. Do something really active. And this actually just interrupts your pattern in your brain, and you just think, oh wow, I'm thinking just stupid thoughts. And the third way you can encourage your champion to step up more is to just be aware and be conscious of the fact that these two things exist. That you have a victim, a kind of like, dark side of you, and a champion, the angel side of you. Just being conscious of this and making a conscious decision to every time the victim comes up, to shut it up. Tell it to shut the fuck up and get the champion to step up. Step up. Whew. Alrighty guys, so we're back. So I really hope you were able to take something from this video and see that victim mentality is not the way to go forward. I mean, I get it. Everybody has problems, and problems that this is gonna keep coming in and in and in, and there is nothing we can really do about it. But I mean, we as human beings, we're not born here to just do our day-to-day stuff and live our life and then die. We're here to strive, we are here to succeed, we are here to create, and that is why I advocate and encourage you guys to adopt the champion's mindset. Someone that takes 100% responsibility for his own life and play full out. Anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys taking the time off your day to watch this video up to this point. As a typical Asian growing up in Asia, I've been taught things like, success is for the lucky, like if you don't get a good job, you cannot be happy in your life, and you're not good enough, all that BS crap like that. And I've struggled really, growing up and facing all these challenges. And this is why I really created my channel, is to show you guys that it is possible to overcome all these mental conditionings that were put on you by society and to live a happy and awesome life. So if you're Asian, non-Asian, or someone suffering from some of these problems I've listed, then be sure to subscribe to Simply Jeet for more similar videos like this. As always guys, take action in your dreams and best of luck. I'll talk to every single one of you guys soon. As always, talk to you soon. Bye bye.